Okay, we got a question from Luca. I am 21 years old, kinesiology student from Croatia. We can't learn much on the college except basic stuff. Well, good, you're lucky. Can you recommend me some quality books about strength and conditioning and some books about healthy lifestyle for general population and older people also? Well, yeah. Well, yeah, I can. The book I usually have people because I think it's a brilliant book. It's an excellent read. It's fun to read. Is Tommy Kono, the late Tommy Kono's book, Weightlifting, Olympic Style. I think that is a foundational book. He took those ABCs of training. It's there are so many lessons that apply to every other sport. It's worth your time. Very simple, a very simple book when looking at programming, training, and the basics. It is a rock solid, good basics book. If you get a chance to find this book now, Bill Hinbern, Hinbern, has a site that I think you might want to look at this book. It's called The Encyclopedia of Wrestling Conditioning by John Jessee, Jessee. And what I love about this book is that it's got everything in there. It's got ligament training, tendon training, isometrics. It's got a million different grip exercises. It's a dated book. I'll grant you that, but I think it's brilliant. I always go back to that book when I get a little confused about things. Let me add another book that you might be able to find a used copy of this called Staying Supple by John Jerome. And you can find that usually easily on eBay and some of the others. So those three books, one is on specifically Olympic lifting, one is on everything you'll ever need to know about the weight room, and the third, mobility, flexibility. Those are my favorite three go-tos just as a foundational stuff. Obviously, there's other books like the DeLorme's Progressive Resistant Exercise book, from 1951-ish. Heidegger's Physiology of Strength. Those are other books, too, that I have great respect for, okay? When you look at the healthy lifestyle for general population and older, you might have a hard time finding this book now, but Terry and Jan Todd, Todd, wrote a book about middle-aged weightlifting that I thought was excellent. I bought a copy. I've had two copies, loaned out one, and never saw it again, as per always. But I thought that was an excellent book. It is very simple programming in there. They have a 4-month cycle that you just keep repeating. And it was a massive influence on Clarence Bass, the Get Ripped guy. Now, by mentioning Clarence Bass, who's a bodybuilder, I also think his works are very good. His last few books I've been, as he's gotten, he's over 70 now. But what's nice about his books is he will, for example, in one of his books, he had 2 training sessions a week, 2 aerobic training sessions for someone my age, 2 lifting sessions, 2 kind of cardio-ish sessions. He sometimes will recommend 1 lifting session a week, which is just, amazing. What I like about him is he's walked the walk since he was 14, 13 years old. So when you look at Clarence Bass's work, I would first suggest you just go to his website, the letter C, bass.com, the letter C, bass.com, and just pour in there for a while. Now he's a bit more of a high intensity training guy, the old Ellington Darden, Arthur Jones stuff. And he's also, he's very anti-fat, but it doesn't matter because it's well worth your time reading. If you can get online and find a copy of Art Devaney's original 2002 document, Evolutionary Fitness, I thought that was brilliant for athletes and everybody else, okay? And there's also a brilliant book called Can You Go by Dan John. And you can find that at On Target Publications. And if you buy it there, you'll get the audio, the ebook, and the printed book all in one package. And that's my work on training both elite athletes and the normal general population. I hope that helped.